quickly finish because my things get low battery or low memory because I did so many other things here. But I wanted to really quickly point out, but my efforts towards all this other stuff with the county or with her or with Thomas Douglas, all of this is me having to go above and beyond because she broke the law, because she doesn't have insurance, doesn't have a card, but she was given a great chance to square away with me prior to me trying to take her to court or take Thomas Douglas to court or the county to court. The county's been given plenty of opportunity to square away and be legit too. They're un-American, they're trash, and if you got a bag of fucking trash up there and a business being run poorly and a county being run poorly, and a county government that's not doing anything when time and time again citizens are pointing out the problems with their sheriff's department, doing things criminally, and we're doing underwear photos, we're laughing at someone who dies, we're taking all kinds of pictures. All this just gets into the point is where the other agencies need to step in, and it's not a question of me having to point. It's not a question of any citizen having to try to launch a lawsuit, especially in light of the fact that I was there over 100 days, repeatedly pointed out to clackamas as well as Jenna that I didn't have an address for, and it wasn't until after I left the area of Oregon that that deputy, whatever his name is, the one who committed perjury, Chris, whatever his name was, Chris Cade, who lied and said he was going to give that information to the district attorney's office that didn't do it, to prosecutor for leaving the scene, and it was over 100 days, and after I left the area, and they knew I had left the area in terms of the state of Oregon when I got that information, so it left me high and dry. Am I supposed to take her small claims? Well, I got an address, but I'm not even in the state anymore. I was there for quite a while during the timeline when this happened. Dozens of times went into clackamas, dozens of times tried to contact Jenna. There was too much, it's phone with State Farm trying to track down the real owner of this car, concerned the car is stolen or something. Turns out it's her relative. Does her relative who owned that car even know that this accident happened? You know what I mean? And that's really one of the hard-hitting things too. I tracked down his phone number and it's not working. They're going to be a 70-year-old guy. So really problematic on a lot of different levels here. And I just wanted to be transparent. Today is the 26th of April, and I recorded a couple of videos a little while ago pointing out the ethics issues with this county in terms of the commissioners, the chair, Sarah Jim Bernard, all these guys. But just the wall you go up against with these people in Oregon is that they just simply are doing everything wrong on all fronts, and I think no one's going to do anything about it. Probably the court's not going to do anything about it. That's why I really firmly believe other agencies need to step in. I feel like there needs to be criminal prosecution for these officers, and I feel like the district attorney's office, if they're just turning a blind eye towards this sort of thing, and the sheriff's offices, you've got your detective lying to someone saying they're going to give it to the DA's office and then not doing it, and then not giving me address till 100 days after. The law is you got to give it to them the night of the incident. The law is you can't leave the scene. The law is you have to be insured. I don't have to argue this stuff. I shouldn't have to relocate and argue this stuff in court. You know what I mean? And if your suggestion is I have to relocate a lot more, well, then you have to charge her with failing to perform the duty of a driver, because I didn't have that address till over 100 days after the incident, and she refused to give it to me. So if you're saying, well, you need to take her to small claims court, she didn't own the car. So, if I have to take her to I needed to take the person who owned the car to small claims court, which is this other guy. And, I needed the information that the other guy owned the car when the incident happened. So she needed to tell me that. She needed to give me the information. And you can't be drunk and on meth or whatever she was on, high, tweaking out, and then leaving the scene and getting the fake insurance thing and lying for the cop. And the cop also, and the issue is, again, the cop also, you dial 911, and the cop took an hour to get there, and then he came up, and she came up a little while after, but it looked like the way he was standing, and I said it a million times, but it looked like he had just had a sex act performed on him. He was kind of like hunched over, it's just like someone coming out of a, someone just got a blowjob, and that's what I was told. And I was told quite a bit of other things too, and I wanted to focus on this video also the fact that Jenna and Shannon was the girl who was quote unquote working the door that night, very portly, stout, heavy set gal, very out of shape, clearly out of shape, and not someone who exhibited any behavior of anyone who should be working the door of any bar anywhere in America. That night when I was there, it was like, well, you can't go back in there, but these two people apparently, they say in the thing that they were tracked down and beaten by some guy, and and with all my interactions with them, and she's like on Facebook doing penis jokes and all this stuff. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that something like that happened. But both of them had some damage. It looked like they were in a drunk driving accident, and someone also suggested that to me as well, and that they had made that story up. They had a GoFundMe page where someone tracked them down, beating them up. I honestly think though that she came out of the car. It's a whole thing that they do. Someone goes in there, uses the restaurant, purposely damaged my car. With her car, purposely backed into it. Clearly was drunk though, so maybe she was just drunk. But any which way, the responding officer needed to get there faster. He needed to do his job. He had to have his lights on, right? You know what I mean? When you come into the scene of a 911 call, you have to have your lights on. You have